Greetings everyone, Fox here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Today, for Nintember, we're going to be playing the best game on the Super Nintendo, Starfox. This game, well, it's called Starfox, but in the UK, we called it Starwing, because reasons. So today, we're going to be playing this game, and it's going to be a great time. Oh my word. Yeah, no. Let's just move that back there. Playing with puppets, not exactly my strong suit. Oh. But yes, as I was saying, well, as Foxy was saying, we're going to be playing Starfox today. And yeah, it's definitely one of those games that I used to play a lot of when I was a kid. Mostly because you can get through it relatively quickly and feel like you've achieved something. But today we're going to be looking at the first course, which again, that was when I played to death as a child. Because I could do it. Courses 2 and 3 I really struggled with. But yeah, shall we dive into the world of Starfox? So, oops. I had to mess about with a couple of things because yeah, a couple of things went a bit wrong. My last recording of this, even though I managed to sort of get through the entire of it, well, I say the entire course 1, the sound for the capture card didn't actually record, so it's a little bit embarrassing. So yeah, this music. I love the music for Starfox. It's probably one of my favourite game soundtracks, and we'll get into that when we, once you hit Corneria. If you don't think it's just an absolute jam, then I don't know what's wrong with you. Starfox team, our last resort is to counterattack Venom. Good luck. I love the digitized voices are really cool. Except this one, because I don't really have a clue what he's saying. Something prepare for launch, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, this back in the 90s, this early 90s, this was oh god, the lilac. But this was an amazing this looks amazing, and I won't lie, as a kid this was like, oh my god, this is the future of gaming, this is what games will look like. Oh, again, this bit of music, absolutely amazing. Just oh, I got you. Fight for that one. But yeah, win blast it. Yeah, so for this to actually, for the Super Nintendo to be able to do this, they had something special called the Super FX chip, which I think it was Argonaut made. Argonaut being I want to say they were a UK developer. What, UK? Yeah, developer maybe? I can't quite remember. I haven't really looked up the information regarding it. I'm just going off by memory from what. Oh, sort of Slippy. That wasn't yours, it was fair game. But yeah, this game is kind of what got me into Starfox as a character and just a series. I mean, I've played it all. Yeah, I have played it. I was just thinking, have I played all the Starfox games? Yes, I have. Unless there's a really obscure one that I don't know much about. Which there might be. But this is definitely, controversially, this is probably my third favourite. Yeah, that says a lot, doesn't it, when the, oh, Slippy. Now, I might have to keep track of how many times people get into trouble in this, because Slippy from memory is absolutely useless. It's constantly getting into danger. But yeah, obviously Starfox 64, or as we knew it as Lilac Wars, is definitely my favourite one by far. It's just such a good game. And we have our first boss, the attack carrier. Now what I love about this boss is it's appeared so many times. We had it in Starfox 64. I believe it also made an appearance in Starfox 0, but that version, my word, that version of it was hard. Sorry, there's a part of me that is just really just internally just jamming to the soundtrack. This is such a good soundtrack. Okay. And yeah, if they had the Rumble Pack as something that existed back in the night, my word, this game would just go crazy. I mean, they did with Lilac Wars, and I mean, that was always quite fun. It did add so much bulk to the controller, though. And boom, score of 100. So the scoring in this is a bit weird, because I actually have to look it up, and it's got something to do with the amount of kills you've got, but there isn't really a good indicator of how many you need. The asteroid belt. Andross's forces intend to build a base in this area. Destroy their rock crusher. Goodbye. Also, just the Starfox games have such a weird sort of lore to them. I mean, I'm not that versed in it, because as much as I enjoy the game, I don't sit there and I never really sat there and read it all. But you've got this game which suggests that without looking at the manual, this game kind of suggests, hey, you know, you've got this team of fighter pilots that are using General Pepper's experimental sort of fighters, the Outlaws. Hey, Peppy. There, gotcha. But then later on, the R-Wings, as far as I'm aware, seem to belong to the Starfox team themselves. So it gets very confusing. And then let's not even get into, like, Zero, it being sort of this weird sort of mashup between... Oh. I'm starting to chug a little bit. But then again, as I said, back when this came out, this was so impressive at the time. Which one do you get? Oh, you don't. Ah, I missed it. Hey, don't be greedy. Well, look. Again, free real estate, buddy. These weird, like... The enemy designs in this are really cool as well. It's just so bizarre looking. Oh. I might mess that up. Yeah. Did we get it? No, we didn't get it. I stroke with the face. Which actually is secret to getting the black hole warp in this. Oh, Slippy's in trouble again. Again? You've been in trouble twice now, haven't you, buddy? Yes, you have. So Peppy and Slippy twice. And there's Valko, who's just chilling out, doing absolutely nothing, not getting into trouble at all, because he's a lad. Oh. Yeah, Stuff on Zero is just really bizarre, because obviously it's called Zero, so you think, okay, this is like a prequel game, but it kind of hits a lot of the same beats as Lilac Wars, you know, with finding out, you know, obviously It's, I say finding out. You're the whole like finding out what happened to James and I don't know. I just always found Starfox Zero to be a bit weird story-wise, and even like the flow of the game is just different. It's because they wanted to try and give this idea that there's multiple groups, but you always end up with Venom in the same finale against against the Wolf team, as far as I'm aware. I didn't do them all because as much as I liked the Wii U. I really appreciated the Wii U at the time. Admittedly, I spent more time playing... oh no, I only got a score of 92. There's my chance of getting scores of 100 throughout, which I've never actually done. But But yeah, I spent a lot of my time on my Wii U playing Xenoblade X. That was my favourite game, it was just amazing. Oh, I should have read that. We're fighting the Space Armada. So yeah, I mean, I like some of it. I like some of Starfox Zero from what I remember. Admit, I almost preferred Starfox Guard. That was a really fun sort of spin-off game. But yeah, you've got this. You had Lilac Wars, this, and my other favourite one, probably controversially, is Starfox Command. I absolutely loved Starfox Command. Just because it gave you that chance to play as a load of other characters, and it was just fun. Roger, Fox. Well, maybe you should be flying out in front of me when I'm shooting. Did you think about that? Well, I think you can actually go around these. I can't quite remember. It's been a while since I've... I did this route the other day with my previous recording, which didn't actually record the audio for the game. So there I am, you know, praising the soundtrack, and we're like, oh, it's so amazing, you can't hear anything. Just the sound of my praise. Falco, you're in trouble. Okay, so that's interesting. Something I never actually realised in this game. So when your allies get into trouble, it seems to randomly decide who's going to get into trouble, because, well, when I played this last time, Falco never got into trouble. In fact, Peppy got into trouble, I think it was 5 times on this basic course, which is mad, because yeah, that sort of sloppiness is usually reserved for sloppy. Being mean, aren't I? But yeah, I don't really know what your teammates really do in this game other than... Oh. It's like one video in terms of whether use my break in this. That and against one of the bosses in one of the later episodes. But yeah, what I loved about Starfox Command was it was just it was enjoyable to play. What I might have to do, I can't remember what the touch controls are like for it, so I might have to check that out. But definitely, I'd love to play Starfox Command again. Maybe only one of these, or 2. It might have to be 2, because obviously you've got the starting route, which ends very sadly, might I add. Because I think it ends with outside of Japan, it ends with Fox and Falco during the F-Zero circuit. Whilst I think in the Japanese version he ends up just becoming fat and depressed. And that's because Crystal runs off a panther, if I remember correctly. Well, yeah, we're not going to get into that. The weird romances between the characters, because you know, there's something going on between Kat and Valko as well, and that's just everything about it is weird. Yeah, I don't really see the point in using the booster at all. I just don't really. Oh, ow. Other than it helping you sort of avoid certain hazards, like doors closing on you and stuff like that, yeah, I just don't really see a point in it. I mean, same for the brake. Oh, yeah, the brake is useful for one particular boss. Oh, here we go. Prepare for some trippiness. Oh dear, this game is just a mashup of like weird polygons and colours, but it's so good. Like this is, I mean, maybe this game kind of contributes to why I love space shooters so much, and by that I mean games like Rogue Squadron. Oh, you absolute. Oh, come on. Oh, never mind. There we go. Yeah, because a game that I really enjoy in the space shooter genre is your Star Wars games, your X-Wing vs TIE Fighter, X-Wing Alliance, Rogue Squadron. Which I do have a copy of Rogue Squadron on PC, so yeah, I'll have to stay tuned for that at some point, because that's an interesting experience, to say the least. Oh dear. Hey, score 500, nice. Now on this route, this is the one that always used to like bother me as a stage, Meteor. Mostly because when I was a kid I couldn't really understand what I was looking at there, but what I am just looking at is a massive rock. Battle-based Meteor. Be sure to use your retros if you're going too fast. Be careful with my R-Wings. Yeah, because see, as I said, he's taking ownership of the R-Wings there, which is really bizarre. Because I'm pretty sure, well, I'm pretty sure in later games they're not his, they belong to the Starfox team. I could be wrong. Oh no, Slippy's in danger. That's your third time, buddy. That being said, as I said, last time I played this, Peppy was the one who kept getting into trouble, and it is kind of odd because Peppy kind of occupies this very weird space in this game where he's not. Oh jeez, that's bad. Where he's not quite the mentorish character. He almost seems to feel more of a. I mean, yeah, him and Valkyrie seem to occupy the same sort of character space. Oh, that was bad. I completely missed that. Come on. Space helicopters. How do they even work? That means that this. I'm guessing this Meteor has some sense of. Hey, get lost. I'm guessing this Meteor has like some kind of gravitational mass. I'm guessing, like a gravitational field. It's just weird to think about. I mean, the more you think about actual science and science fiction games, you know you've gone too far. That's the long and short of it. Oh no. Okay, open the door. Well, Slippy, if you didn't fly right in front of my shooting. And that one too. Oh, Slippy is not having a good day, is he? Everything he's trying to shoot down is just like, nope, I've got this. What is this one? There you go. Oh, Peppy. You're better than that, Peppy. But yeah, so far it definitely feels like no matter, even if I tried, I guess Peppy probably would have been shot down if I just left him. Watch your aim, Fox. I must admit, I have the voices of the characters just stuck from the N64, just stuck in my head. Just fantastic voice cast. Which way are you going? Oh, out. Sometimes he goes low, so. Unless it's this time he goes low. Let's find out. Oh, come on. Oh, he's going high. My fault. Come on. Oh, no. Come on. Jeez, this boss really does take quite the beating. So if I was on a single blaster, I'd hate to think how frustrating that would be. I mean, I could have used my bombs. I never use my bombs in this game. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I suppose I'm talking about Starfox Zero being a bit of a black sheep of a game, but really, we all know that the true black sheep of the Starfox games is Andros is hiding on Venom. Fox, you must find his core brain and destroy it. We all know that the real black sheep of the Starfox games is Starfox Assault. That was such a bizarre game. Was it good? No, I can't tell you for certain if Starfox Assault was actually a good game. I remember playing it. I remember enjoying it. Like, even that. I mean, the fact that we still don't have, we no longer have our copy of it kind of says a lot to me about what I thought of the game. Because, you know, compare it to, you know, the fact that we've kept so many other games. You know, in terms of our N64, we still have obviously the original. We still have Lilac Wars. We still have a couple of things. Mario Party. Oh, we almost lost. Watch it, Fox. Mind your own business. Yeah. Don't fly. Don't fly the way you are, because I'm shooting here. I mean, obviously, in later games, it becomes more important not to accidentally shoot your teammates because you can accidentally kill them. I say kill them, shoot them down. Oh, hello. What on earth? You didn't appear last time. That was weird. I'm not quite sure what I did to get that. Oh. Come on. Don't like that one. That one. Ah! No! There we go. But yeah, I mean, there are some cool like set pieces and stuff, but I think because it's so linear, you play through it once, you kind of go, do I think of any missions that I really enjoyed? You've got all the on-foot stuff, which I just remember being a bit of a chore. So yeah, it wasn't. Oh, this music, and also just this this environment. When you play Starfox 64. You notice that Venom in that, particularly when it kind of has this sort of aesthetic to it, and it's just pure nostalgia. Get lost. There you go. So yeah, again, it seems like Peppy got the short end of the stick in terms of being sort of pursued. Yeah. Oh. Oh. No. Ow. That was kind of stupid of me. Yeah, I definitely at some point will be playing Starfox 64 because, again, if this game is part of my childhood, then 64 is the other part of it when it comes to these sorts of games. Oh, okay. It literally destroyed one of them. Right. Not that I need the Twin Blaster again, I don't know why I went for it. It's because it's like, hey, it's a collectible, grab it. Risk your own life for enemy shiny things. There we go. And it's this guy again. So what I kind of like about the bosses, particularly when you get to the Venom stage, they all kind of do this. You kind of have a first phase on in the orbit of the planet, and then you kind of fight them for a second time, and typically they go through some kind of transformation. I don't understand how he's able to transform on it, but you know, I'm gonna ask questions. And this one I'm not really too sure about what the requirement is to actually damage him. It's just all a bit sort of weird in my opinion. It's kind of shoot him. You can shoot the glowing spots and shoot the flashing self-destruct button. Oh. Come on. Oh, okay, it seems to have done that a lot earlier this time. I think last time I did that was just before I destroyed him. Oh, come on. Ah. No. Come on. And is he going to... I think he will. Oh no, he didn't. I managed to stop him because he can also, like, shoot his foot at you, which is a really weird attack. But yeah, here we go. Heading into Andross's weird base thing. I suppose the other game I haven't talked about in terms of Star Fox is Starlink. But I think I'll talk about Starlink. Fox, you are indeed a worthy foe. I'll talk about Starlink next time. But your foolish efforts are futile. Yeah, I'll talk about Starlink in the next part. Because I've got a lot to say about Starlink. Alright, your owls have no chance against it. Sorry, I'm just remembering his line in Lilac Wars. Your tin cans are no match for me. But yeah, I don't know what it is about fighting Andross, but I feel like the fight with Andross has always kind of been the same. It's like, hey, it's a giant face, let's shoot him in the eyes and do other things. He spits mirrors. There's some There's some very odd aesthetic choices for this boss fight, and I just do not understand them in the slightest. Maybe I'm not supposed to understand them. Maybe Andros' IQ is just so high that I just can't comprehend his choice of, I cannot understand his design aesthetics. But yeah. And that was it, actually. I mean, it kind of reminds me of, particularly the escape sequence, it kind of reminds me how it all plays out in, again, I keep comparing this to Lilac Wars, but unfortunately, every Starfox game kind of gets compared to Lilac Wars. And I know I keep jumping between calling it Starfox 64 and Lilac Wars, I just can't settle on a, what way I'm going to call it. But yeah, and I will just keep sort of gushing on about the soundtrack if I could, because I've heard like parts of the entire Starfox soundtrack in sort of orchestral format, and oh my god, it's amazing. Brings a tear to your eye. 92% stage 2. That being said, we need to see what I got on the Surface of Venom, because last time I did Surface of Venom I got like 98 and I'm like, no. Oh, you see, so if I'd done the Meteor, the Asteroid Belt properly, I would have got a total score of 100. Well, total score of 600,000 with an average score of 100%. I mean, 98 is pretty typical for me when I do this run. Oh, hang on.
This is Cornelia, Pepper speaking. Congratulations on a job well done.
Roger, I'm heading back to Cornelia.
Again, just those digitized voices are so cool. Again, I kind of wish that the entire game had those voices, but I can totally understand it's probably a memory limitation thing. And then we have this really cool just ending where we see all the bosses, their name, they're giving us size and like a primary weapon. It's just really cool. You got the Rock Crusher, the Attack Carrier. So I literally did this the other day. It's like Atomic Base. The Insector, something like that. Atomic Base. Lasers. I mean, it doesn't really have. It just, you're in a room and you're spinning around it. What is it called? Oh, the Dancing Insector, that's it. Oh, a Fire Blaster. And it has that. It also has its little legs that you can kind of spin at you, I suppose. Fantron. I mean, it's all well when you give us heights, widths and depths, but we don't really have like a unit to... Is that in inches? Is that in meters? I don't know, I can't really tell. Feet. And dots. Dot, dot, dot. Yeah, that dot, dot, dot has always bothered me as a kid, like... Which is why it got me thinking about the Route 3, and if it was like, we fought a completely different form of Andros. But yes, with that... We'll save going through the credits until we tackle Route 3, I believe. Because, yeah, I think that's the appropriate time to sort of sit through and watch the credits when we've actually finished the game. So whilst I can hear the fantastic music, you guys can't. But yeah. Oh. I think this it's a game that really holds like a weird special place in my nostalgia. I don't fully know why, and it probably contributes to why I like foxes so much, because look at them, they're cute. And and I figured I'd bring the fox puppet in for this because, you know, if you've seen the original box art, they had that weird sort of fox puppet. Like, it was almost a very sort of like, you know, very intricate looking, like, I want to say it was a puppet. I don't really know. I can't really remember. But anyway, with all that being said, if you've enjoyed this video and would like to see similar content, then by all means, you know, leave a like, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. And we will see you in the next one. Bye for now! That was not a good voice. Oh well. Fox is happy. He gets to come out and enjoy the videos.